G'day everyone, in this video I'm going to go through a class setup for every SMG that's available in Modern Warfare 2 right now. I'll also jump into the firing range and go through the anti-recoil for all of them just to show you how easy it is to work it out for every single one. Now I'll go through these kind of quick, so just pause it wherever you need to look. So let's get into it. So first one, we've got the MP7 or the Vel 46. These are all the attachments that I use here. I'll quickly go through the tuning of each one as well. So it's going to take a while. I'm probably not going to talk the entire time. I'll just put some music in the background or something and go through these. But again, just pause wherever you need to pause. Alright, now I'm going to go through the anti-recoil for every single one of those SMGs. Now, we're going to be using the Taylordrift Outcast script. If you want this one, you can get it from the description of this video. You can also get it from the Taylordrift Discord, and there'll be a link to that in the description of this video as well. If you've never used a Taylordrift script before and you don't know how to enter the menu, you don't know how to change values, there's instructions on the screen for you now. Take a screenshot, that way you know how to enter the menu, navigate the menu, change values. Alright, now this is very simple. We're going to go into the menu, into the anti-recoil part. If you've seen any of my previous Modern Warfare 2 videos, you already know how to do this, okay? But because there is a lot of new people watching these, I need to explain each time. So we've got Legacy or Rumble anti-recoil. It's up to you which one you go with. Neither of them are better than the other one. It's just personal preference. And if you choose Legacy or you choose Rumble, you work them out the exact same way as I'm about to show you now, okay? So it doesn't matter which one you go with. It's just personal preference. So pick one, try them both, see what you prefer. Now, I like to go with Legacy, okay? Now, there is a vertical and a horizontal strength with these, but I only focus on the vertical. All we need to do is start turning this vertical strength up, and we're eventually going to find the sweet spot for the weapon, okay? So, I like to start on 10. You don't have to copy the exact 10. You might want to start on 20 or 25. You might like to start on 30, okay? Because whatever value I work out for these weapons isn't going to be perfect for every single person that uses this script and uses these loadouts, okay? You're going to have to find a value that suits whatever settings you're playing on, but you follow this method that I'm showing you to work that out, all right? Very easy. So I like to start on 10, I'll back out to that saves, and I'll see how that goes here. Obviously, you can see the gun. Oh, froze for a bit there. But you can see the gun's still picking up. So all you need to do is go back into the menu, back into your anti-recoil of choice, and then you simply turn up the vertical strength, right? You back out again so it saves, and you give it a test. There we go. So it's still kicking up just a little bit, but nowhere near as much as before. All right, so just on this one, still kicking up a little bit. So because it's going up just a little bit now, what we'll do is we'll turn the vertical strength up just a little bit. Okay, so I'll back out and we'll see how it goes here. There we go. And there we go. Much better. All right, now let's keep going over to the next weapon. I'll just leave the exact same anti-recoil value there and just see what it gives us. Good. Also good, you know? So you could use that same anti-recoil value for that weapon too. So let me change, go through to the next one. Nope, that's the same one. This one, there we go. Now we've got the Lachmann Sub. Let's have a look. Good. Also good. You know, again, haven't changed anything. Still the same vertical strength value there, all right? Now, let's go to the next one. I've got the Vaznev. Decent. Also decent. Maybe if I was being picky, you know, I could maybe turn it down by 1 maybe, but again, that's been pretty picky with it. You know, I think it would still be fine sitting just there, right? Anyway, that's those ones sorted. Moving on to the next one. And look, this is how easy it is. It really is this easy just to work out the anti-recoil values for any weapon, right? Now moving on, this one. Decent. Still good. It's, again, pulling down maybe a little bit. So with this one, I could probably turn it down maybe, but let's have a look. Yeah, not too bad. I think it was, you could get away with either of them, really, or I could. Too bad. Not too bad. Again, this is using that same vertical strength, or a very similar vertical strength. Knocked it down by 2, but I could easily leave it where it was on the 22 there and still get decent results, right? Great. All right, so now we've got the Minibak or the Bison, whatever you want to call it, and let's test this one out as well. Again, still good, right? This is honestly, it's getting kind of ridiculous. I'm sure you're getting the point now, but there is a sweet spot for a lot of the SMGs, right? And you can just get away with using the same value. I mean, I'm showing you right now, it definitely works. That one did pull down a little bit, so again, it depends how picky you want to be with it. I'm fine just to leave that there. I could easily leave that there, but if I wanted to be picky, you know, because it did feel like it's, you know, pulling down just a little bit, I could change it to that and play like that instead, you know, easy. Now the last two, we've got the P90 or PDSW, whatever. This one's kicking up a bit, so what we'll do is we'll go in, right, and we'll put it back to where it was on the 22, and we'll test this one. Still kicking up a little bit, so this one I might go maybe 25. Try again. Still kicking up a little bit. So maybe something like that. I think it might have been too much. Maybe 26. There we go. And then last one is the Fennec. So switch over and try this one out. Easy done. Could maybe go back to there. Not kicking up a bit, so 25. Perfect. And then this one. New again. Yeah, that's it. That's every SMG. You've seen the anti-recoil for it. You don't really need to change it that much. Just quickly, I'm going to go through some aim assist stuff that I use with this script. In here, you see I have Taylor aim assist off, steady aim off, hustler shapeshift is turned off, and the only one I'm using is the Kerouan AA. Okay, that's on both L and R sticks. I use a rotational size of 16. That's come down a little bit from what I first had of that. Rotational speed is still at 20. Another thing I want to point out is down here in the mod activation part. Go over to the Kerouan AA. I have that on ADS and fire or fire, which isn't the default. So you'll need to come in here and change that if you want it to be the exact same as what I've got. And there we go. So that's everything I needed to cover for the video. You've got attachments and you've seen how easy it is to work out anti-recoil for all the SMGs. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask those down in the comments. For now, I'm going to leave you with a couple of clips of me using each of the SMGs. Cheers for watching. I'll see you next time.
Enemy personnel in the house. low on ammo.
The enemy's taken the lead.
Reload.
At the hard point. Locating the next hard. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Loading.
Target area. Move to the hard. The lead is ours.
Switching mags.
Online.
Change.
UAV on. We're getting hit. It's there.
I'm reloading.
Enemy. That's there. Location
Changing
updated.
mags.
Capture the hard point.
Switching mags.
Capture the hard point. Enemy UAV active. Area updated. Move to the hard point.
Engaging.
Target secure the hard. We have the lead. Sunlight. Next hard point. Activated. Hostile UAV. Enemy UAV active.
Changing mags.
Area updated. Located. Get ready. UAV ready to deploy. UAV ready for... UAV
Something this side.
Target area located. Secure the hard point.
Last mag. Changing mag.
Located. Stand by. UAV standing by. Online.
Reloading.
UAV ready for tasking.
Mine is on a burner here, bruv.